Assalamualaikum viewers. I am Dr. Sajid Abbas, DVM UAS Lahore, Pakistan bronze medalist, and you are watching LAD and DVM Vet Tech Guide channel. Today our topic is dairy farm automated data management. We will manage the data by a very good automated application and will present practical demonstration. I am damn sure you will never find an automated application like this. After installing the application from Play Store, we have to create our account. For this we will click here and we will put our name here. After that we have to put email, and then we have to write dairy farm name, as my dairy farm name is Raj Dairy Farm, and then we will put here our phone number. Then we will write password. To confirm the password we will write it again, just to match the password. I have made it visible. Then click over sign up, and we will put here an ownership code of 4 digits, as I put 4321, and then click on continue. And this way I have generated my account for dairy farm data management. After that we have to add the data by clicking on the plus button, and we will add animal. From here we can add pic of the animal also, as I have done yet. And then we will put tag number of the animal and enter the year in which we want to save the data. Like I want to save the data in 2022, and then we will select gender of the animal, and then stage. If it is male calf, we have to put here the age of the animal. If it is 3 days, then from this date it will automatically calculate. We don't need to update it manually. It will calculate it automatically. When you see at which day, it will calculate according to the input data. And then you may add data from here. If you want to add the more data and fill the boxes accordingly. And if we select the female, then we have to write the calf, and then here we will put age of the animal. If it is 3, then again it will automatically calculate and update on daily basis. We don't need update it, and we will know the age of the animal or age of the calf at any stage. And in more data I can add the extra things if I want to add. And in the first section I have to select the reproduction status of the animal. From here we can select open, unchecked or pregnant, and then we will again add the data accordingly. And from cow we will select again reproduction status of the animal, lactation number or parity of the animal, and days in milk, the number of days in which animal is in milking stage we will put here, and again it will calculate automatically onward from this day. We don't need to update it on daily basis manually. And in add more data we can add extra things, like these boxes are present, and then we click on save button, and it will save the data automatically. Our saved data will be present in hard, as I have already put this data of my farm. And now I have added 1 2 3 4 tag number just as a demo. From here you can edit, delete and even cancel if you can't do it. And you can apply the filter button if you want to filter the data, and you can filter the data by the breeding status. Like I am filtering the data for pregnant animals, and it will sort out all the pregnant animals. And from filtered data we can again apply the filter if we want to filter the animal on the basis of BCS, body condition score. In 2.75 BCS no animal is present, and if I want to filter the data on BCS 3, then these tag numbers have 3 body condition score. Similarly we can filter the data by pen number, like I want to filter the data of pen 4, and these animals are present in pen 4. If I want to filter the data on body condition score, from this filtered data it will again filter the tags all those animals that are present in this data. And in 2.75 no animal is present. 2.5 these tag numbers of pen 4 have 2.5 body condition score, and these animals have 3 body condition score in pen 4. Similarly you can filter the data by body condition score and body condition score range. I want to filter the data on the basis of body condition score range. I will select from 2.5 to 3, and it will sort out all the data that exist in this range, and these are the animals that exist in this range. Unchecked and pregnant and open animals are present in 2.5 to 3 body condition score, and we can search here on the basis of reproduction status. If I want to search fresh animals, it will immediately sort out all the fresh animals. Similarly I can select here pregnant animals, and all the pregnant animals will be here. It means you can search here, and you can search the data of the previous years also. As I have said 2021, no data exists in 2021, and all the data is present in 2022. Now we will add the milk production of the animal. We will write here tag number, and as we write the tag number, lactation number of the animal is automatically fetched. There is no need to write the lactation number manually. And then we will put the milk of morning, noon and evening for 3 times milking per day, and we will write the year in which we want to save the data, and we'll click on save button. Like I write 10 liters, 12 liters, 13 liters, and then I will put 2022, and as I click on save button, it will tell us total milk and average milk of that tag number. Total milk is 35 liters and average milk is 11.6 liters, and this milk will be shown here. This is the data of tag number 2. Tag number 8 data was already present here, and from here you can edit also. If I want to edit the data of any time, I can do it. And on the main screen you will see only the current date tag numbers data. The previous tags or the data of the previous day will be invisible. You will see only here the data of the current date. If you want to see the data of the previous days, you will have to apply on the year. As I have set 2022, then these are the tag numbers that have the previous day's milk. And from here you can determine average. This will tell us current month average. Current month average is 69.2 and total milk is 346. Similarly you will see current year, current week, and you may see by date wise. If I want to see the milk of this date, I will apply it, and the milk of this date is total 180 and average is also 180 because I have only put of one animal. And similarly you may find by date range. If I want to see the data from this date to this date, this is the data of this date range. You may see the data in date range also. This is the total milk and this is average milk, and you may see by year wise also. As I have done 2021, no data exists, and in 2022 this data is present. Similarly, you may find year wise average and month wise average and week wise average. This tells us the week of the year, and current week of the year is 31, and when I put here 31, it will tell us the data of current week of the year. And similarly, you may see by tag number wise also. If I want to see the data of tag number 2, I will set it here, and it will tell us total milk of the tag number 2 and average milk of the tag number 2 in 2022. You may see in 2021 no data exists here. Similarly, you may see overall average of the farm. Overall average of the farm is 12 total milk and 34 average milk. And you may calculate milk calculation on 13 total solids. If I want to put 100 liters and fat is 3.5 and lactometer reading is 26 and total solid standard I want to set 13 and price of the milk is 100 rupees per liter, I want calculate, and this will show it here the result of our calculation. You may see it. And you may search the data from here. Now we will move on the sections, and in health section we will put the data of disease animal. To put the data of the disease animal, we will click here, and here we will put tag number and signs and symptoms, blood sample test result and fecal sample test result, disease diagnostic lab from which we have made the test and diagnosis, and etiology of the disease, and then we will write the brand name of the medicine that we are using for the treatment of the animal, and then generic name of the drug, and then we will write the dose of the drug and route by which route we are administering the drug, like IM, IV, subcut, and we will select the treatment time, either AM or PM, and here we will write the prophylactic treatment if I have done as a prophylactic of the animal, and here we will put the year in which we want to save the data, and here we will write the description. We can write the percentage of the recovered animal, how much percentage of the animal has been improved, and we will click on the save button. It will save the data, and we have already added a few tag numbers. You may see the green color shows the recovered animal. Here you can edit, cancel or delete it, and you may mark it as recovered or unrecovered. When you click as recovered, then the color of the box will be green. If animal is still unrecovered, then the color of the box will be red. And here you can search by year wise data. This is the 2022 data, and 2021 no data exists in this year. And here you can search by tag number wise also. And similarly we will put the data for the deworming, and here we will write the tag number range as 1 to 500. You may write in such manners, and here we will write the pen number, all pen. If I have done the deworming of all animals, then we will select the all pen animals, then we will write the dewormer brand name, and then generic name of the dewormer, and then dose of the dewormer that we have administered to the animal, and then we will select the route by which route we have administered the drug to the animal. And if any dewormer makes a issue to the animal, then we will write any issue that occurs with the animal here, and we will write the treatment protocol that we have administered to prevent from that issue or to treat that issue that has occurred by the dewormer. Here we will write the treatment, and we will write the brand name of the drug and then generic name, and here we will put the dose that we have administered to the animal as a treatment to prevent from the toxicity of the dewormer if any issue occurs. And here we will write route, and then again we will select the time, then doctor's name who has treated the animal, and we will select the year in which year we want to save the data, and in description if you want to put any description or anything from your side you may put it here, and here you can put the label pick. As I have put it this label pick of the dewormer, you can put it here, and then we will click on the save button and it will save the data. As I have already saved this data just to make a demo, and similarly we may put the data for the vaccination, and in vaccination also we can put the tag numbers in range as you are viewing it, and you may put the label of the vaccination here, and we will put the data from here, and again you may make sort out the data from here, and 2022 data does not exist and 2022 data exists here, sorry, 2023 data does not exist, and you make search here. And similarly we will put the data for remaining section like wax culling, and here we will put the tag number and date at which date we have sold the animal or culled the animal, and we will put the price at which price we have sold the animal, and we will put the data year in which we want to save the data, and in description we may write the etiology or the reason of the culling, and you may sort out the data by year wise and can search it also. And similarly we will put the data in death section. If death of any animal occurs, then you will write the tag number and date on which date death of the animal has occurred, and initial date of illness, then disease duration up to which period that animal was diseased, and we will write the signs and symptoms and antemortem lesions and then postmortem lesions, and year in which we want to save the data, and you may write here your description if you want to put anything, and we will click on the save button. It will save the data, and I have already this data as you may see it just as a demo, and you may sort the data by year wise and make search also. And then we will put the data for the calf health. We have made a separate sheet for the calf health, and we'll add the data as we have added in previous sections of the health, and health section is completed in this manner. Now we will move on to the next section, and our next section is the breeding section. We will put the data from here. Here we will write the tag number of the animal as I put this, and here we will write the lactation number or the parity of the animals, that is 1. I just put it as a demo, and this is the parity that is fetched in milk production data by tag number wise. This parity is fetched there. If the tag number of your animal and its parity exists in breeding section, then that parity of that tag number will automatically be fetched in milk production data. And here we will put the TBRD. TBRD is the total bred. It tells us number of the inseminations. In this way we can determine how many times our animal is repeating and our animal is not conceiving. And here we will put the estrus date and estrus time. Estrus date I put it like this, and estrus time I put it this, and here we will put if we have used any hormone to improve the conception rate. You will write the brand name of the hormone and generic name of the hormone, dose and route by which you have administered that hormone, and if any issue was present with the animal when you have checked for the estrus, you will write that issue here, and at that time we will not inseminate the animal Instead we treat the animal to resolve the issue, and we will write here the brand name of the medicine that we have used to treat that issue, and here we will put the generic name, and here we will put the dose and route, and here we will put the AI date like I put it this, and here we will put the AI time and doctor's name who has done AI of the animal like I put it this, and here we will put the bull name like I select Mula, and here we will put the estrus trend either natural or protocol, and we will select the semen type sexed or conventional. Here we will put the RP by the doctor name who has done the rectal palpation of the animal, and here we will put the rectal palpation date to confirm the pregnancy, to check the pregnancy. It is the pregnancy test, and I put the RP date this just as demo, and it will calculate days carrying off on RP. It will be calculated automatically when you put here, and here is the breeding status of the animal. First time we will put the breeding status of the animal manually, and second time the breeding status will be changed or updated automatically. If the DEM of the animal is less than 46, I mean days in milk from 1 to 45, then the breeding status will be automatically fresh, and if days in milk is more than 45 and AI box is empty, then the breeding status of the animal will be open, and if AI box is filled and rectal palpation date box is empty, then the breeding status of the animal will be automatically unchecked. And on rectal palpation we will put the breeding status of the animal manually, either it may conceive or not, and this will calculate the days carrying off. DCC as the days carrying off, it will be calculated automatically. Just you have to click here, and this is the expected calving date by the gestation length of 280 days. It will also be calculated automatically. You have to just click here, and here we will check the remaining days in calving. RDC is the remaining days in calving, and it will also be calculated automatically. There is no need to calculate these days manually, and these will be automatically updated on daily basis. RDC and DCC and DEM of the animal is also. DEM is the days in milk, and here we will put the calving date like I put the calving date this, and if the animal has aborted, then we will put here the abortion date, and we will see when you put the abortion date, you will click here, and then days carrying off on abortion will be calculated automatically. It means that how many days animal was pregnant on the abortion, and here we will put the DAM signs and symptoms on abortion, and fetus signs and symptoms on abortion, etiology or diagnosis of the abortion, and here we will calculate days in milk. It will also be calculated automatically and will be updated on daily basis automatically. Here we will put the calf sex, and here calf ID, calf weight on birth, and calf health issue on birth if any issue was present with the calf, and here we will write the calf prophylactic treatment that we do mostly on 2 days of age of the calf to prevent just blood-borne disease, blood protozoan parasites, like babesiosis, theileriosis. We will put the brand name and generic name, dose, route, and if any breeding issue was present with the dam, then we will put it here, either milk fever, retention of placenta, dystocia, and we will put the diagnosis of the issue, either dystocia was due to hypocalcemia or any other reason was, or retention of placenta was due to hypocalcemia. We will put it here, the diagnosis if we make it, then here we will put the treatment protocol if there was any issue with the animal on calving. We will write the brand name, generic name, dose, route, and we will select the time on which we have treated the animal, and we will put the year in which year we want to save the data, and if you have any remarks you will put it here, and when you click on the save button, then the data saved automatically, and I have to put year and data will be saved. if your breeding data will present here, and if you are not fetching the tag number that you have added, you have to go back just to refresh the data, and you will click here. It refreshes all the data, then you will see that tag number will be fetched here. This tag number now exists here, and the green color of the animal shows that these animals are pregnant, and red colored animals are open, and yellow color animals are unchecked, and purple color animals are fresh. I mean those animals are in 45 days, up to 45 days of days in milk. And it is showing the DCC of the animal, days carrying calf. It is showing the RDC, remaining days in calving, and it is showing the days in milk of the animal. Like tag number 3 animal is in 10 days of milking, and it will show the AI history. Here you will see the TBRD, and this animal has conceived on first TBRD. It means that its conception rate is very good. It will show the semen type and bull name. If any animal has more than one TBRD, I mean total bred, its data will be present here in this below section. And in this way we can see that how many times our animal is repeating, or our animal is repeated, or it is conceiving on the first TBRD. It means its conception rate is very good. And here you can edit or delete or cancel also. If you put the same tag number and same parity and same TBRD, then the notification will be that this tag number already exists. But if you change the parity or the TBRD of the animal, then the tag number will be updated automatically, and you can add it. And here you can filter the data by year wise. This is the data of 2022, and I want to see the data 2021. This is the data of 2021 that I had put in 2021, but in 2023 no data exists because there is no data of 2023. And here you can filter the data easily. You can filter the data by stress time to see that at which time most of the animals are coming into heat, and stress date, AI time, AI date, and stress trend, either natural I means or protocol. And here you can select the semen type. I want to select the sexed animals, those animals that have been inseminated by the sexed and sexed semen. These are the tag numbers that have been inseminated by the sexed semen. You can filter the data in this manner also. And here I want to see the sexed semen, and if you want semen type, and I will select sexed, apply. These are animals that have been inseminated with the sex semen. And now if I want to select anything from this filtered data like DCC, RDC, days carrying calf, remaining days in calving, days in milk, DEM, TBRD, total bred, parity, you can filter these things from this filtered data. You can do it. If I want to see the parity of parity second of this filter data, then you put it here and click here. These are the animals from this pregnant filter data that have second parity, or whose lactation number is second. In this way you can filter the data by DCC range, and RDC by DCC, RDC breeding status, DCC range, DEM range. You can filter the data by doctor's name. Like I want to filter the data by, I want to see those animals that have been inseminated by me. I will apply. These are the animals that have been inseminated by me. And if I want to see the pregnant animals from here, then you can search it here. It will show all these animals. These are the pregnant animals that have inseminated by Dr. Sajid Abbas. And you can again filter by DCC, days carrying calf, remaining days in calving, days in milk, TBRD, and parity from this filtered data. These things will be filtered from this already filtered data. And you can filter the data by bull name. Like I want to see the If you want to see the conception date of any bull, you can filter it by the bull name. I want to see the mula. These are the animals that have been inseminated by the mula animal, mula bull, and filter by RDC range and filter by TBRD. If I want to see that how many animals are in my herd that are repeating, and I want to see the 3 TBRD, it means that this animal has conceived on third insemination. These animals that have been inseminated third times, and TBRD total bred shows number of the inseminations, and you may filter the data by parity and breeding issue and expected calving date range. If I want to see that expected calving from 4th of August 2022 to 4th of September 2022, then I will see these two animals are coming in the next calving, 16 and 64. These animals will calve in next month, and in this way you can filter the data by expected calving date range also. Now we move on our next section, that is the calf section, and here we will put the data of the calf, and we will click on here on the plus button, and then we will write the tag number of the calf, date of birth of the calf, then age and days of the calf, and this age will be updated and calculated automatically onward, and then we will put the dam ID of the calf, then calf sex, calf weight on the birth, and weekly weight gain of the calf we will put it here, and then calf prophylactic treatment that we have done on the day second of the age. We will write the brand name, generic name, dose and route of the drug, then we will put the disbudding date, and we will write the disbudding method as the electrical or chemical method, and if it is the chemical method we will write the brand name of the drug that we have used for the disbudding, then composition, and then we will write the treatment if any wound or any other issue occurs during the disbudding, then we will write the treatment of that issue that we have applied or we have followed the protocol. We will write the brand name and generic name, and then dose and route, then we will select the time at which we have treated the animal, either AM or PM. Here we will write the milk of sale out date if we have sold the calf, and we will put that date, and here we will put the price of the sold out calf, and we will write here the purchaser name and purchaser phone number who has purchased the calf, and here we will put the purchaser address, and here we will put the purchasing purpose, either he wants to keep the calf either as a breeding bull or as a beef purpose. We will put the purchasing purpose here, and here we will put the year in which we want to save the data, and on clicking on the save button the data will be saved, and I have already few data here, and this is the data of the calf, and you may edit, delete or even cancel, and here you may sort out the data by year wise also, and you can search the data from here. And now we move on our next section, that is the milk production. I have already told you about this, and we can add the milk from here and from here also. Here you can also put the milk, and from here you can put the milk as I have already told you. Then we will move on the dry off, and dry off we will put the data of those animals who have been dried, and we will add the animals from here. We will add the tag number, and we will select category, either animal is in interval or we have dried the animal, we will select that. We will write the milk quantity on intervals, and then milk quantity on dry off day, and here it will automatically fetch the days carrying calf of that tag number. Either I write the tag number here 8, and it will calculate the days carrying calf from the breeding data automatically. There is no need to write the days carrying calf here manually, because it is fetching the days carrying calf of that animal from the breeding section. Here we will write any issue if occurs with the animal during dry off, like mastitis or any other issue, and here we will put the intra memory tube that we have used for dry off animal, and we will put the brand name of that tube, and we will write the chemical composition, and here we will write the year in which we want to save the data. And this is the data of the dry off animal. You may edit or delete or cancel also. You may sort out the data by year wise and can search also the data. Now we move on our next section, that is the next step, that is the reports. And here we will see the herds report, and this will show the current month entries. It will show those entries that we have put in this month, and if we want to set the time frame, and I want to see the number of entries or the tag number that I have put in my app during this time frame, it will show here. Like I want to see from June 4 to August 4, and I apply here. These are 86 entries are present that I have put in this date range, and it will show the entries that you have made in this month or in this date range. And you may search the data by year wise also. In 2021 no data, and 2022 this data is present here. And now we see the production report. In the production report you will see here the total farm milk and average milk per day and average milk per cow. It will calculate it automatically. There is no need to put. It will fetch the data from milk production. And here you may see the data by tag wise. We will select the tag of the cow from the breeding section. Like I want to select the tag number 2, and here I will select the lactation number of that tag number. If I see lactation number 2 of the tag number 2, then I will click on the find, and no data does not exist because this animal is in lactation number 1, and data of lactation number 2 is not present. So I will set here the lactation number 1, and now I will find. This is the milk production of tag number 2 in lactation 1 that I have put up to now. And in this way you can search the production of any tag number. And you may see by year wise also. If I want to see the data of 2021, no data is present, and if I see the data of 2022, this is the data of 2022. This is the total farm milk, and this is the milk production of single tag or single cow. And now we will move on the reproduction report. It will tell us the number of the animals in our herd that are open animals. It will show the open animals, and this will show number of the animals that are unchecked, and it will show number of the animals that are pregnant, and similarly dry animals, and similarly fresh animals. And you may see the data for year wise also. If I want to see the data of 2021, then in 2021 I have put the data of only 4 fresh animals. This is the data of the fresh animals only that are in 2021. And if I want to see the data of 2022, then it will show 6 fresh animals are present, like this: 1 2 3 4 5 6. And this will show dry animals. These are the dry animals. And now we move on the health report. In this month it will show those entries that we have put in the health section month wise. In this month I have put this tag number, and you may see the detail of the tag also. And here you can edit and delete, or you may cancel it. You may mark as recovered or unrecovered also. And here we can set the time frame to see the data. If I want to see from July 4 to August 4, and it will show all the data that I have put in health section in this time frame. 3 available entries are present in this time frame. And then we will move on the milking report. I have already told you about this section. Now we will see on the home page, and here you can see the bell icon. This will tell us about the notifications. And here different types of notifications will be present on the daily basis, and you have to check it on daily basis. And which type of notification these will be, it will fetch these notifications from the breeding section, and it will see the notification if the days in milk of the animal is more than 45. It means that now that animal is ready to inseminate. It will show the notification of that animal, this cow is ready to inseminate. It means that the days in milk of this animal is more than 45 and still it is not inseminated. And if we have inseminated the animal and its days carrying calf is greater than 45, then it will show the notification that check the breeding status of this cow if we have never done the RP of that animal. And when you do the rectal palpation of that animal and you change the breeding status, then this notification will be disappeared. And another type of notification will be that if the DCC of the animal days carrying calf is 180, then on 180 days of DCC the notification will be start to dry this cow, and no animal of 180 DCC is present for today. And when the DCC of the animal is 210, then the notification will be dry this cow. In this way we will never miss any our task. And if the RDC remaining days in calving of the animal are 30 or less than 30, then the notification will be put this cow in calving pen, because in last 30 days we want to separate the pregnant animal from the remaining, and we will put it in the calving pen. And you will click here, you may mark as completed. When you mark as completed, then this notification will move in the completed section, and I cancel it. You may also delete it. And these are the notifications that are present in the completed section. If you have not performed that task, then you may mark as uncompleted, and this notification will move in to dos. Suppose I want to mark it as uncompleted, this notification will move from completed to dos. But because I have not refreshed the data, so it is not coming. I will go back, refresh the data, and we'll see again. Now I see that 16 tag number is in to dos and it is not in completed. Because I have completed this task, so I will mark it as completed. This will move again in completed section. I will refresh the data and we'll see it again. Now it is in completed section. And here we can schedule our any task. If we want to schedule any task, we will put the task title. Suppose I want to schedule something about breeding section, I will select it, I will put it here as breeding, and then follow repeat breeding protocol for tag 62 comma 10, and now here I will put that date at which I want to get the notification, and suppose I put date 5, and here I will put the time at which I want to get the notification, and on that day the alarm will ring, bell will ring, and you will see the notification on your phone screen. Now I have to select the time. Suppose I want to select at 9, and now from minutes I have to select 9:30. Now you have to select either AM or PM. I want to select AM, and you may put the time from here also. You can adjust the time from here also. And now you have to select the ring tune, and alarm will ring on that day. I select this ringtone, and if you want to vibrate your phone, it will also vibrate if you make it on. And if you want to repeat this notification on these days, you will select the day on which you want to repeat that notification. Then on these days alarm will ring again, and I want just to set it for single day, so I have not selected any day, and then I will click as schedule as task. Now this task is scheduled, and on this date and this time the alarm on my mobile phone will ring, and notification on the screen of the mobile will appear. Breeding follow repeat breeding protocol for 62 or 10, 10 tag numbers. In this way I will never miss any task that I want to perform. This is a very good and interesting thing. If you want to make it off, you can do it from here, and if you want to delete it, you may delete it from here. From here you can see the milk per farm for current date. It will show the total milk and average milk of the current date. And if you want to see the milk per cow of the current date, it will show only those tag numbers that are in current date. And if you want to see the milk production or the tag numbers of the previous date, then you have to sort it as year wise data, and you will see all these tag numbers. But on the main screen only current date animal will be appeared. And here you will see the production of the yesterday. It will see the yesterday production, as I have never put the data in the previous day, so it is not showing here. It will show the milk in liters here and number of the cows that were in milking here, and it will show the expected milk for today, and expected milk was equal to the yesterday milk, and it will show the milk here for today. Today I have added the milk of 2 cows just as a demo, and it is 78 liters that is showing here. This will show the dry of animals, and you may edit it here. And this will show the milking cows, and this will show the withholding animals. And in withholding animals only those animals will be present that were as unrecovered, because we never want to add the milk of the animal that were administered with antibiotic, because we cannot sell the milk which has antibiotic residues. So to memorize it and to identify those animals, we will put that animal in health section, because we are treating those animals, and it will automatically show those animals here as withholding. But if you mark it as recovered, then it will remove from here, and now withholding animal will be changed. Only one withholding animal is 1 2 3 4, because now that animal is recovered. But if I make it as unrecovered, now again 2 animals are present, because I have marked it as unrecovered. In this way you will memorize that these animals are administered with antibiotic, so the milk of these animals cannot be added into the good milk. And in reproduction status you will see the number of animals that are open. You can see the tag number of these animals, and here it will show number of unchecked animals, and here it will show number of the pregnant animals, and here you will see the dry animals, and here you will see the fresh animals. And as the days in milk, I mean dim of the animal crosses the 45 days, it means that dim days in milk is greater than 45, then the animal will automatically move from fresh to open. There is no need to change it manually, but in the herd you have to change it manually, the breeding status of the animal, because the herd shows all other details. Like here it will show the lactation number of the animal, and here it will show the days in milk. Days in milk is calculated automatically from the breeding section and will be updated on daily basis automatically. And it will fetch here the average milking of that tag number, and here it will fetch the days carrying calf DCC of the tag number. It will fetch from the breeding section, and it will also be calculated automatically on daily basis. And here you will see the pen number and weight, and if you put the birth date and by date, it will be seen here. and here it is the breed of the animal, and if you put the number of days it will be shown here, and BCS dam identification and sire identification will be here. In this you will see the detail of that tag number, and here you have to edit the breeding status of the animal manually. It will not be changed automatically. From here you will change the breeding status of the animal. And now we will move here. Here you may see the milk calculation, as I have already told you, and you can schedule your task from here also, and this is already told you. And here you may see the average of the milk production, and I have already told you about this. And here, from here you can collaborate someone. In collaboration you may share your data with a second person, with any person with whom you want to share your data. First of all you will invite the collaborator, and here you will put phone number or the email of the collaborator, or the phone number or the email on which you want to send your message for the collaboration. I put here my number for collaboration, and you will send it. I will send through WhatsApp, and all the details will be in the credentials portion. And now the collaborator will put this number, because on this number he has been invited, and he will put this email, and will put this password for the collaboration, or he may also ask the password from the person who has who is sharing his data. And now I will move here, and this request is present in pending section, and from here I will approve, or I may cancel it, or I may delete it. If I delete it, he will be unable to access the data, and if I cancel and don't approve, he will be unable to access the data. And from here I approve, and when you approve, then it will present here in actives. Now this person, the person of this number, can access your data. Now I will here, and the main and interesting thing is that the collaborator can only view your data, and he will be unable to edit or modify your data. Like I log out here, and now I will enter here as a collaborator. Now I want to enter as a collaborator, and here I will put the number through which the invitation was sent, and invitation was sent on my number. I will continue. If the invitation is sent through email, then he will put email. And now if I want, I can view it here, and I can only filter and sort out the data. I can never edit the data anywhere. Like in hard, I want to edit the data, collaborator can not modify the data. At each section of the data this message will be, because the collaborator can only view the data, he will be unable to modify the data. And if I come in the breeding section, here I want to change the breeding status of tag number 3, and I change its parity like tag number 3 parity like 8 and TBRD 2, and I want to save. This will not save the data because I am collaborator and I cannot modify or edit the data. I can only view, I can filter, and I can sort out the data, but I cannot modify or edit the data. This is the good thing, because your data will be safe and no one will modify it except you. And now if I log out it and enter here as a owner, If you forget the ownership code, then you will click here and you will put here your email, and ownership code will be sent you on your email if you forget your ownership code. 4321, continue, and now I will be able to edit the data. You are seeing that now I can edit the data, and this is a good thing for the doctor, that collaborator can only view his data. He cannot modify or edit it. And if you forget your password, then you will click here, you will enter your email, and you will get the password on your email. And now I am entering as an owner. And from here you can contact us, you can mail us from here, and you can call us, you can WhatsApp us, you can follow us on Twitter, and you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and these are the information of the doctor, and these are the information of the app developer. You can ask anything from app developer or doctor. We will respond you people within 24 hours. These are the information of the developer, and these are the information of the doctor. And you may provide any feedback about the app from here. Here you will write your name, like I write my name here. Here I will put the subject. You may put any subject. I write the app development, and here I will write that's good. You can provide any feedback from here about app development, or you can ask anything, and here you will click as send feedback. Then we will receive your feedback. This is all about this app. We have put the link of the app in description, and you may install this app from Play Store by clicking on this link. I hope you will like this video and application. You can automatically manage the data of your farm in good way and can improve performance of your farm. If you like this application, please share it with your friends and other dairy farmers so that they may get benefit. Be happy and remember us in your prayers.